Nate here. Hope that each and every one of you is doing well and each and every one of you is safe during this time. I wanted to take the time and make this video. I know it's not a guide. This isn't going to be a weekly store update. This is going to be somewhat different, a bit more personal. Now, this video is up on Monday, November 9th, which it worked out well. So for this video, I needed some background gameplay, so I went into Crucible. So that's what you're seeing. So it's not that I'm not taking it serious. I'm just using my Witherhoard just, to mess around because just to be a pain really, and because I needed the background gameplay to make this video. Now I wanted to make this video because as of me putting this together, it has been 1 year since I began my YouTube channel. I started it last year, probably in February, but it's officially 1 year this past October. Last month or a few weeks ago, or however you want to say it. It's actually 1 year that I began to upload, because last October is when I started to upload videos and make guides and things like that. And I wanted to make this video and thank each and every one of you that has made this channel what it is over the last year. If you have continued to follow this channel, if these guides have helped you, one guide has helped you, if 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 guides have helped you, I want to thank you guys for making this channel what it is and for allowing this channel to grow the way that it has over the last year. And I can record all this stuff all the live long day, and yeah, there is a lot of time that goes into these videos to make them and to edit them and to put them together and to do commentary and things like that, and to upload it. And there have been many times when something crashes, something doesn't work out how I would have liked for it to, or there's background noise or whatever the case may be. And through it all, you guys have enjoyed what I upload, and for that I thank you guys, because there is this channel, my YouTube channel, whatever the case may be, there is no channel without anyone watching it. So I can upload 10 guides or 15 guides or 20 guides, and if no one's watching it, then it says something about what I'm putting out, right? The quality that I'm putting out. And this is something that I started this channel because I didn't like looking up other videos, and then you watch a 10-minute video and you're left with more questions than answers, right? You're like, well, that didn't help me. That just left me more confused than anything, and it didn't give me any answers. And that's how this whole channel started, in an effort to actually produce something that would help people, that people would be able to benefit from. That was the reasoning behind this, because I thought, I'm gonna make a channel and make guides the way that I would like a guide to be explained to me, or in a way that I would like to watch a guide. And that's why there are guides that are 20 minutes, and sometimes they're a little bit over, and I make the effort to going into every little detail. And I understand that there are times when I don't upload the guide the day the exotic comes out, and that's because I work to get these exotics myself before anything, because it wouldn't make sense to just make a guide and not have the exotic myself. As of now, I'm only missing my raid exotics because I don't raid as much, as I don't have rating, right? I have started my own clan and this, but we do our own thing, and that's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm not being negative or anything like that. But yeah, that's why sometimes I upload on, Wednesday or Thursday or even a Friday after that exotic is out, because I actually work to get these exotics while I'm putting these guides together. And while I'm putting these guides together, I'm trying to find the best way, to find what works, what doesn't work, what's going to get it done faster, what's easier, what's going to take less time. I take all this time to figure this out, and sometimes it takes a day or takes a few hours, or it takes a little bit longer because you're burned out from working on this quest for so many hours and things like that. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to support this channel, to watch the videos, to like the videos, to share them, whatever the case may be. I know that getting into the analytics side of it, there is a huge number of people that aren't subscribed to the channel, and I've made my best to not shove that down people's throats and to be this character, right? And hey, welcome back, it's Nate, and I've thought about that, but would it be more important to be me, or do you want a character and things of that sort? And I know that, and I've made the effort to keep this channel as independently as possible. I know there aren't any ads, there aren't any promotion, there aren't any sponsorships or partnerships, and I'm okay with that, and I actually enjoy that, and it's something that I want to continue, because I strongly believe in independence, right? If you start to get these partnerships and things like that, and I'm not saying I'm against it or anything of that sort, I'm just saying that once you start to do that, that means you have to tone down your content and who you are for things like that. And so far I'm okay with the way things have gone, and for this to have, this channel is a self-funded thing. Everything comes out of my pocket, all the the videos and everything of that, the editing software, all of that comes out of my pocket. There isn't anyone that is telling me, hey man, you gotta upload today, hey, you gotta, there isn't anyone doing that. And I know that for bigger channels it's a different thing, and it's a business, and I get and understand that, and this can be looked at as a business as well, and it's just taking a different approach. It's an independent approach. And again, this entire video is to thank you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this channel what it is, and for growing this channel, and for watching these videos, and for the feedback, the good, the bad, anything and everything in between, even comments that don't add anything to the overall quality of the content, right? There are comments that are beyond ridiculous, and sometimes I want to respond to them and go in on people that comment just things that don't add to the overall, you know what I mean? But I don't do it. I don't get into it in the comments or anything of that sort, or because it's just it's a learning experience. This entire year has been a learning experience, and believe me, there have been times when it's taken me hours to make a video because nothing is working and nothing is going right, and this, I have to re-record something because this didn't come out, or the sound didn't come out, or the picture, or the quality, whatever the case may be. And sometimes it's like, man, why am I doing this, and why should I continue to do this? And the truth is, because I love it. There isn't any other reason, right? It's something that I am passionate about, and this is something that I do want to grow and turn into something else, and maybe it'll eventually lead to different opportunities and things of that sort. But this is, again, the last day of Season of Arrivals, and I want to thank you all so very much for this last year, for the friendships that have been made. If you have messaged me and you've said, "Hey man, I like your videos," and I really do appreciate that, and because it lets me know that I'm doing something right. And I do want to apologize if you have, a friend requested me on Xbox or messaged me and I don't get back to you right away. I do want to mention, I have mentioned this previously, I do want to bring this up again. I did give away my Xbox a few months back. I gave it away to my niece, I did leave my profile on there so that they can have games to play and all that. So if you see me on, it isn't actually me, but in the next month or so, I am going to be back on Xbox. I'm going to get myself another Xbox, whether I get Series X or an Xbox One X. I have yet to figure that out, but in the next month or so, I will be back on Xbox. And believe me, when you see me, you'll know that it's me by the games that I'm playing. Think of it that way. And so again, I do apologize if I don't get back to you right away, or if I don't respond to your messages, or if I don't, friend you back or anything like that. It's just that me not having an Xbox, and I don't have the Xbox app on my phone anymore. I have it on my laptop, and I know that the old Xbox app I had on my laptop no longer works because they released a new version. And even with this new version, my messages don't pop up like with the old app, so I have to actually open the app on my laptop and to see if I have any notifications or anything of that sort. But believe me, I'm not trying to ignore anyone or not respond to anyone or anything like that. It's just that, again, with not having an Xbox, and I'm not going to be asking my niece or hey, let me check my messages really quickly, and I'm not going to do that. But again, I do apologize for any inconvenience, and I am looking into, within the next month or so, I will be back on Xbox. That's for sure. And I want to thank you guys for, this last year, for the memories, for the friendships, if we played together, if we've party chatted together, if you, whatever the case may be, if you message me, hey man, I like your videos, hey, I like your YouTube, if you, whatever the case may be, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for growing this channel and helping me to grow this, and for helping me to make this channel into what it's becoming, really. And I hope that you were able to get what you wanted in this last year in Destiny. I hope that you were able to accomplish what you wanted to in year 3. And I know myself, I barely got my Forge exotics, my Jotun and Lemonarch. I actually just got those this last week, the 3rd on reset. That's what I worked on. I know it took me a whole year because I wanted to get them the original way through Forge drops. I wasn't able to for some reason because of how competitive I am, and I love the challenge. I didn't like that I was working so hard for these things and they didn't drop, and with Shadowkeep it was like, hey, they're quests now, and for so long I was like, forget those quests, I'm not going to do them. But that was the only way to get those weapons, and because I refused to get it done in 5 weeks, it literally took me a whole freaking year to get these exotics. And for the guides that I didn't make, it was for one reason or another, and I do apologize. I know Wishender, I didn't make a guide for. Worldline Zero, I didn't make a guide for. There are a few different ones I didn't make guides for, and I do apologize. With all intent and purposes, I wanted to make a Wishender one. However, I tried to do it. I had already gotten on my PlayStation. I started another character, tried to do it, wasn't able to because it had been glitched or whatever the case was. I tried to do it on Xbox, same thing. I ended up taking people in from my clan in there, and while doing all that stuff, I didn't record it, and I do apologize. Worldline Zero, I had actually started to record it, and I was more than halfway with it, and somewhere in the video there was maybe 10 minutes that didn't record, and so I didn't want to put up whatever I had and say, hey, well, go find the other ones on your own, because that wouldn't have felt right. And so for the guides that you were hoping that I uploaded that I didn't, I do apologize. I know there are some that I tried to get to, but I didn't. And I want to take this time to tell you guys, let's make this next year a great one. There are going to be more guides, more exotic guides, you know, with the exotics that come out with Beyond Light, and not only Beyond Light, but the seasons that are, you know, the seasons that come along with it. I'm going to be uploading exotic guides in the next year. I am going to be uploading weekly store updates as much as I can. I mean, for a season, there's only so much weekly store update you can do. If you're in the same season, it's going to be the same thing. But before ending this video, I hope that you guys were able to get what you wanted out of year 3. I hope you guys were able to get your exotics, your titles, your emblems, whatever the case was. I hope these guides were able to help you to do that. And as we enter year 4, I hope that we're able to continue to do that. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm Nate. I'll catch you guys in Beyond Light.